Hello everybody, hope you're doing really well. I'm in Oxfordshire, beautiful, gorgeous Oxfordshire, and in fact, I'm doing something a little bit cheeky today because we've just been to Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat Farm, of which I am a huge fan of the series Clarkson's Farm, huge fan. Encompasses everything I like, preservation and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, it would be reminisce if I hadn't have been to Clarkson's Farm and not visited the Hawkstone, which I'll tell you about before. And yeah, I did. I'm one of them people. Sorry, I've got a key ring as well, and I've got other merch. Because, yeah, best TV programme out there. As of recording this. Anyway, we're off to see the Hawkstone. Come with me. Let's do it. Hello everybody, welcome back. So, I'm at the famous Hawkstone, which is the stone that inspired the wonderful, and I've got to testify to this, I'll show you in a minute, Jeremy Clarkson's really nice, what Gerald would refer to as sesh beer. That's right, I'm a proper geek on that. But interestingly enough, it wouldn't be apt if we didn't come here, and obviously I have my own history. Now, bearing in mind Clarkson's farm itself is obviously on a former World War II air raid, former airfield. And obviously, you know, as you if you watch his series, obviously some of his air raid shelters, or an air raid shelter at least, has been used for mushroom growing. But today, we've gone a little bit more deeper and spiritual today. We're at the Hawkstone. The Hawkstone is a limestone, and basically it's really interesting because the legend is that local tradition has it the cleft in the top of the stone was made by the chains of witches who were tied to the stone, and they were burnt alive. And as you can sort of see as you're sort of walking around it, you can sort of note that there's obviously been lots and lots of offerings that have been placed here. It is limestone, so the weathering effect obviously means that basically the acidics in the lime of the rain obviously create those sort of like little holes. There's a terminology for that, I just can't remember what that's called, as to what that creates, like a form of calcification. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of energy. What they also reckon was it was a former burial chamber, but there's no evidence to support that at all in terms of it potentially being part of a sacred site. There's every reason why it probably could be, but we've got to put into historical context. This is on is in the middle of nowhere. Potentially, there's no historical evidence to suggest anything else interesting about it apart from just rumour and speculation that it might have been part of a burial chamber, but frankly it's not. There is genuinely no evidence to suggest that, which would have, in other people's terminology, put it as like a dolmen or a capstone or part of that sort of site, should we just sort of say. But obviously, as you can see, it's just a beautiful stone in the middle of a field. And the reason why they called it the Hawkstone, more importantly, is because apparently the cleft in it at the top reminds people of it being a hawk. So yeah, there you go everybody, the wonderful and beautiful Hawkstone in the middle of gorgeous Jeremy Clarkson's farmstead in beautiful Oxfordshire, in Chadlington, or just near Chadlington, and just on the way through to Chipping Norton. And yeah, I'm just very privileged to have done this video today. Wonderful, really great day out and a little bit windy, so I apologise for that. So let's just say a final goodbye, and yeah, let's go. So, I have looked up to the sky gods and I've asked them for any sort of professorial sort of temptation to prove that this is a sacred stone. And I've basically crossed my fingers and I've just prayed up to there, and I've just asked them if there is any potential offering that they can give me. And I think we're in luck. Oh, look at that! What a surprise! Look, an actual Hawkstone lager from the Hawkstone. It was true, my blessings did come true. So all I'm asking now for is £1 million and maybe a house in Rye. Come on, future. But yeah, there you go. So an actual Hawkstone lager coming out of the Hawkstone from Hawkstone in Chadlington near Jeremy Clarkson's farm. And they taste really nice. I'm not just, it sounds like I'm being sponsored by them, but I don't need to. They just taste really nice. Let's say goodbye. Well everybody, as I say goodbye to all of you out there, feel free to spread the word of the channel. Much love to all of you out there. In the very special immortal words of Phoenix history, because history matters. And I think actually we can safely say that no matter what the mystery of this stone holds, there is definitely something very magical about it. And I'm not just saying that, there is definitely a spiritual sort of vibe that I'm getting from it anyway, regardless of my little tongue-in-cheek humour at the end. And it's just beautiful being out in this countryside, being in nature, seeing this wonderful, sort of like ancient relic, should we just sort of say. Even though we don't know its full use, we know that obviously it's a special thing no matter what, and that's what we should sort of cherish it for. And obviously for pilgrims among us all to visit this place and hopefully show as much respect as possible. Any more words of Phoenix history? Thank you so much for joining me. Take care everybody. Love to all of you out there. Feel free to spread the word, channel. It goes a really long way. And yeah, brilliant. Ready? Kapow.